Hello, hello. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like an eagle. Welcome if it's your first time returning, soul travelers. Hi, new soul travelers. Thank you. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for liking these videos, leaving your comments. I love hearing from you as well. Thank you so very much. And also, always remember we are blessed. We are highly favored, we're anchored, we're safe, and we are protected forever and always. Amen. So let's get into the message here. So I have the star. So for some of you, you could be seen, you're on a platform, maybe you're not, wherever you are in your career, your community, your city, you're a star, you're shining, you're a person, you give people hope. For a lot of you, you're healers. It's your essence, it's your vibe, it's just who you are. You're shining, you stand out, and then we have the lovers. And again, the lovers could be options, so wow. And here we have, we have the snake, we have the apple. So it just seemed like temptation. So it's kind of like, and again, take it however it comes. Maybe for some of you this confirm what happened in your past. For others of you, this is going on right now. For some, it's probably something to come in the future. But again, I am just open to however God decides to use the messages, because I don't know who is listening to this message for the first time, and He already knows, and so He's preparing this message for His son or His daughter. So if it doesn't resonate, maybe just listen for the knowledge. Maybe you will use it down the road at some point to encourage somebody else, or to just give an insight. So let's go ahead. So yeah, so you are the star. You're shining bright, and then you could have somebody who wanted to or wants to put you in competition. But again, this seems something very tempting, very lust in here. It's like you have this female, it could be like a fallen angel who wants to tempt you, with something. But you can see there, it's like it just looked like the whole Garden of Eden thing, where there's some temptation, some falseness. And we know the lovers, it's about choice or choices as well. Seven of Swords, it's stealing, trickster spirit, somebody who wants to take things, it's like they're moving things under disguise, deception. So you could be a star, somebody you're seen wherever you are, you're shining. Maybe somebody wants to put you in competition with others, but there's some deception here, some unethical, some underhanding things going on here. Wow. And then at the back we have King of Cups. So for some of you, you are the star, you are this loving person. It's like you have a cup to offer. You're caring, you're emotionally stable, you're balanced. Again, it's like you're the star. You have those qualities. A lot of you have done the work, and you are not bitter. You're better because of it. You're not closed off. And this person who probably is tempting or wanting to tempt you, and again, King of Cups, ladies, it's an energy. But we have here a King of Swords. This could be somebody who is very good with their words. This could be somebody who lies and steals as well. And we have in the back here the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like somebody wants to steal your money because they could see that you're stable, you're hardworking, So yeah, it's like somebody wants to steal your money. They want to take something from you here. Wow, yeah, Six of Pentacles in the back. So they want you to give to them. This is somebody who wants you to give to them. For some of you, it's because you're kind. You're a generous person here too. But see, right here on the back of his hand, it's the scale. That's justice, that's karma. So for a lot of you, it's like you're a walking karma. It's like people who take from you falsely, it's like they're going to get their justice. Yeah, they're going to get their justice. Yeah, Five of Cups. They're going to be sad. It's like they're going to regret if they took things from you, or they told you lies that cause you to give to them. Like, I don't have, I'm broke, I don't, can you lend me, give me, and then you gave these people money, or they stole from you. It's like, yeah, they're going to be sorry that they did that. And we have here the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like these are people, their emotions are very fickle. It's like they will lie, they will steal, they play on your energy to get whatever they want. We have the Ace of Swords here. I mean, this is the truth. Yeah, it's like this person is also with the moon. It's the things that they do under the moon. It's like the secret, very mysterious. So for a lot of these people, man or woman, they could have been going around telling lies. It's like the other day I came across, which I know these things happen all the time, but it's just sad, and it really does something to me. Yet people who make up falseness about their health so that they can get money, they can steal people from, take, and then there's like the real people who are out there who are sick. They can't get help, or people won't believe them because they were tricked, they were conned by somebody else. But people still do these unethical things. For some of these people, they could have been doing things, even magic. Again, when people are desperate, they will try to conspire to any and everything in order to take from you, to see how much they can blind you with the illusion, with lies, to take from you. But they're going to regret this. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's like these people, they take from you out of jealousy because they're competing. It's like you could be this Queen of Pentacles and they want to take from you, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. You're loving, you're caring, and it's like you could be generous and they want to take from you. So again, you could have encountered somebody with this player energy, who, like, they want to put you in a situationship too. They could have several partners, but again, like I said, they're charming, they're good with their words. Wow. Yeah, so they're very jealous, very envious. This is why people will take from you. Out of jealousy, out of envy. And right behind it, look, we have the Sun. So here you have the clarity. It's like everything is now out in the open. Yeah, it's like for some of these people you could have had memories with. And yeah, these are people who you're realizing that they're false. They're phony. They could have been dealing with other persons in the background as well. Yeah, it's an open relationship. So they could have wanted to put you, a star, in an open relationship. You see that? And it says short term. So with this, lovers, this is somebody who is just there for a good time, not a long time. Endings, short term. See, heartbreak. You realize this person Again, they're just what do you call them? Like, I guess a playboy. See, fun times. So it's like stealing from people. It's like fun for them. They get a high from taking from people what they have. Look, it says courting man. So it's like they come off as if they want a relationship with you, but in fact they don't. It's like they just want to play games with you. And here we have, it's like for a lot of you, you're realizing that talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. It's like you're not entertaining anybody who action speaks louder than words. These people are realizing with this sweet tongue, it's like we saw the snake, and we know, for those of you with the story in the garden, the devil came in the form of a snake. And then, I guess back then, that's the way it was, where reptiles, animals probably talk. Because, I mean, today, if you were to go outside and a snake is talking to you, you probably fall out, right? But again, this is to show us as well that snakes come in the form of people, so we are not afraid of them, right? But in fact, this is a reptile. This is somebody who is cold-blooded. They're sneaky. So yes, somebody who wants to come in. Again, you are one of a kind. And this person, these people, this is what they're coming to realize. It's kind of like, you are not the one. See, a lot of you, you're a force. You're a force to reckon with. You're a force to reckon with. Maybe this person could have tried to trick you, to take from you, and they realize you're not an easy person to steal from. It wasn't easy. Again, for a lot of you, with the stars, like God already selected you. It's like your place here to do God's work. And this is why it's like you're out there shining by yourself. You're this loving. We see the King of Cups. You're caring. And people just think they can take from you. They can tell you anything. And you fall for it. Maybe in the past you have fallen for it, where you're realizing talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than words. Because you could have had people who played with your heart. It's like you probably thought they were there. They wanted a relationship. They told you everything you wanted to hear, only to realize this person, they don't want to settle down. They're a player. And this person could have been a King of Cups. Because when you look at it too and look at the card, it's like the cup is not even up. It's like the cup is down. So it's kind of like they really don't have anything to offer, right? So this person could be looking at you only wanting to have an open relationship. Talk is cheap. That's all they do, is just that, shoot at here. That's it. Their story doesn't mean anything. What they say can't hold any weight. You can't trust what they say. This is somebody who could play a lot of emotional games too. And with the King of Swords, it's like, they're good. Their words, they're good with the way they talk. I mean, this is why the snake was able to charm Adam and Eve. And yes, guys, Adam was there all this time when the snake was talking to Eve. He was right there. Eve didn't run to the back of the garden somewhere and found him and say, here, bite the apple. He was right there. And he ate that apple right there. So I know a lot of men like to say it's because of Eve, why this, but Adam was there. He was there. And as a matter of fact, God told him, God laid it out to him what should be eaten from what shouldn't, before Eve was even came from his rib. God already told him everything. It was up to him. He should have told her, what can and shouldn't, but he didn't. And even when the snake came, he refused to speak up. So see, this is why communication in relationship is very important, right? And don't just stand there and fall for it. It's like, man up. If he did, you know life would probably be very different for all of us here now, right? But it is what it is. So yeah, but anyhow, this liar, this person who is a trickster, is realizing that you are one of a kind. You are one of a kind. You are not into anything that is short term. You're an investment. It's like you're not an option. You're not to be played with. This person is realizing you, Queen of Pentacles, you're, and guys, King of Pentacles, you're stable, you're grounded, you're balanced, you work very hard for what you have. You could be a business owner as well. You're a force to be reckoned with. It's like, no, you're not the one. And so for a lot of you, even if, because we have the Seven of Swords, this person, if they took from you, they realize they're going to have to give it back. They're going to have to pay it back. Because again, with the karma, with the scale here, it's like you could have been given to somebody who was lying to you. It's like they could even be borrowing money and you're giving it to them. Or even taking your time. Pentacles is things that are stable, grounded. It's like they want a roof over their head. You're helping them with food. You're whatever you're doing for them to provide stability. This is somebody who could have been lying, not realizing that you are a walking karma. You are justice. And this is a lesson for them. That it's not fair to take from others, because this could be somebody who, this is what they do. They take from people for fun. They steal from people for fun. And even though at the time, because when you are going through it, you don't know sometimes the people you meet. And so you can trust people too. And you were given to them, not even realizing that you are their karma. You are their justice. And so you could learn lessons too, that because with the Queen of Pentacles, you didn't just get here. You learned some lessons as far as who to give things to, who to not to give things to. Also, not to ignore the red flags. When you see, or when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. They lied to you before, they took from you, they borrowed, they don't pay back, and you're still allowing people, man or woman, to keep coming back in your life and taking from you. So you had to master that. How to manage your money, how to respect your money, realizing that it's energy. People don't mind pulling and stealing from you. And now that you master this Queen of Pentacles, it's like you have this pentacle and you're looking at it like, this is mine. I'm not going to let anybody play with it. And so this is why now you're a force to be reckoned with, or somebody's finding that out. Yeah, it's like more than one way to skin a cat. Over the Six of Pentacles, is like they're realizing they didn't get away with anything. Because if they don't pay you, they're going to have to pay somebody else. So it's more than one ways to get something back. God will get it back somehow with this justice. So it's like if it's not spiritual jail, it's physical jail. They're going to have to pay it back some way, somehow. Yeah, and you see a lot of these people, they either are in this Five of Cups where they're having emotional loss. A lot of them, they're having regrets. They took your kindness for weakness. For some of these could have been your own family. It says not every family is your relative. I mean, you could even be sad because you're realizing that your own flesh and blood, your own family, at the back here, it says right under your nose, these are people that you, or somebody you could have considered somebody you love. And you're realizing, oh my goodness, I can't even trust the people who I'm close to. It's right under your nose. Yeah, it's like this Knight of Cups, they come in very fickle. It says bite in the hands that feed them. I'm telling you, for a lot of you, you were generous in different ways to people, but again, they were immature, very childish, very petty. And it's like you were this King or Queen of Pentacles here. You're mature, you've learned some lessons, and it's like people thought they could just toy with you. And they end up feeling it, they end up regretting this. So yeah, it's the truth. Over the Ace of Swords, laugh today, cry tomorrow. So a lot of these people, I mean, this is the truth, this is the clarity, the confirmation that these people, this person, I mean, could have come to you wanting a relationship, want to still hold you back, knowing that they didn't want any stability. People who put you in up positions, or who wanted you to compete for their love, their affection. We have the Five of Wands. They put you in competition as well. They could have broken your heart. Yeah, they cried today, they laughed today. Wow, maybe today they're crying. We saw the Five of Cups there. Yeah, but they laugh today and they cry tomorrow. Again, there are more than one ways to skin a cat. And of course, when people are doing their evil deeds, they think it's fun. They're getting away with it because, it's like they probably could have been getting away with things for a long time until they encountered you. It may have seemed as if it was going to take a long time, or people were getting away with it. It says by the yard it looks hard, by the inch it's a cinch. But no, they didn't get away with it. They didn't get away with it. Yep, it's like, people, again, people have to be careful. It says pride goes before a fall. So a lot of these people and this is over the Moon card, they were doing things out of ego, out of their own lust, out of their own greed, because they wanted power. And so this is why it's like there is nothing that they wouldn't do in order to get what they have. And this is what I said with the Moon, even if it means doing black magic to skew the way that you see them, for you to be blinded by, to the truth, is like they will do it. And Spirit is saying, yeah, don't break before your breakthrough. So for a lot of you, it's like, yeah, your justice is here. We saw the karma on the hand with the Six of Pentacles. So yes, they didn't get away with anything. They did not get away with anything. And a lot of these people, they're realizing that even though you're a small axe, you fall big trees. You're not to be played with. You're a force to be reckoned with. You play fool to catch the wise. You played as if you were dumb. You played as if you were naive to what these people were doing. And this is how you were able to catch them. This is how you were able to expose them. Because you play the fool. It's like you made it seem as if you have no idea what they were doing, what they're up to. Yeah, and then you just blow everything. They thought they got away, but they really didn't. So yeah, so for a lot of you, Yeah, people could have wanted you to juggle Two of Pentacles, in your life. Again, your relationship, your foundation with the open relationship there. Yeah, they wanted you to be in commitments that were open, no form of commitment to juggle. But they're realizing that you are this Queen of Swords. You are this Queen of Swords. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you're standing on business, a lot of you. And the Tower is here to expose. The Tower is here to expose them as to what they have been doing. It's like you cut this person off. You cut those people off. And this is how, you focus on your business. This is why you are this Queen of Pentacles. You master your craft. Talk is cheap. It's like, yeah, with the Tower, everything explode over this person here who was just there with this player energy. They are exposed as to what they have been doing. It's like there is no action. There is no follow-up, follow through to their promises. And again, King of Cups could be a woman too. Somebody who come off as if they're loving, caring, charming, but in the end, it's like they don't even have a cup to offer. And even if they have a cup, they are not available. Because as I showed you before, the cup is down, they pour it out. So there is nothing in the cup. It's an empty cup. But they go around making it seem as if they're open, they want a relationship, they're friendly, they're kind, they're generous, when it's only a distorted masculine or feminine. They have a gift for gab. That's all it is. They just talk. But there is no action to back it up. Yeah, it's like for a lot of these people, it's like, yeah, this, and see, we have the King of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. So for a lot of you, you're able to see through the nonsense. And you cut these people off, and it's like, see, her cup is poured out too. It's like you're not given to people who are not given to you. So again, just take whatever resonates. But again, like I said, it could be a man and a woman. We have a King of Swords, Queen of Swords underneath here. So this could be you. You're smart, you're intelligent. So you realize what this person is up to and you cut them off. Yeah, the Magician. So a lot of you, you're great manifestors. You're one of a kind. And as well as I said, these people could be you could have used magic to see if they could get what they want to get from you, because we have the moon there. And the moon could also be intuition. So a lot of you were very intuitive as well, and you were able to see through what this person was doing. And so it's kind of like you played the fool, to catch the wise, because they thought they were wise. They thought they're smart because they were able to get away with what they're doing for a long time. And you played as if you didn't know what they were doing. And then we saw with the Tower, everything is in the open. We saw the sun, is like there is clarity, there's justice. We have the sword, it's the truth. So for a lot of you, you're a force to be reckoned with. It's like you're not playing with it. You see the Knight of Swords, yeah, it's like you're taking flight. You're focused, you're driven, you're not to be played with. Yeah, like I says, for a lot of these people, they could have been people you celebrated with in your community, you partied with, you gave to them, and yeah. These are the ones who took advantage. You could have had them in your home. Like I say, you provided some stability, foundation for them. These are the people, who, Two of Swords, is like they want you to be in conflict. in turmoil. Now these people, they're ending up in that. It's like now they're confused because it's like they thought they had you all figured out. You are this King of Swords. Yeah, you know exactly. You're very sharp. You're emotionally intelligent. And I mean, it's like you learn a lot. You learn a lot about people who come with their sweet tongue, sweet mouth, who wants to charm you. You master that. You grew up from that. Yeah, you grew up from that. A lot of people who are trying to bite the hands that feed them. So yeah, so for a lot of you, this could be a King of Wands. Maybe you are a King of Wands, again, Queen of Wands as well. You're very creative, very passionate. Again, you're driven. So for a lot of you, it's like people thought they were immature, but they thought you didn't know what they were doing. You were so focused on building your craft, doing what you're doing, that people thought they could move things away under your nose without you even catching on to it. Again, Two of Cups, it's like you were probably looking for partnership, connection, when these people, they weren't. Or you could have been even in a Two of Cups with some of these people who did this to you. Yeah. And this is over the laugh today, cry tomorrow. The Three of Swords. I'm telling you, a lot of these people, what they wanted for you, now they're getting it. I mean, and you can see she's crying too. The tears.